Hey guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Slime Isekai Memories, and today I'm here to tell you guys which battle characters and protection characters are you supposed to reroll for in this game. That said, let's get this started. Let's begin with the battle characters, and the first one on the list is definitely going to be Chancellor of Tempest, Rimuru Tempest, who is actually considered to be the best character in the game right now. Kinda natural, right? Alright, let's look into his stats right over here. It looks pretty average right over here. His HP stats average, attack stats average, whereas his defense stats looks pretty solid right over here, so he can actually mitigate a lot of incoming damage. That is pretty good. Tavern plus 30%, dig side for training Majin stones plus 10%. Okay, that's great. Now let's look into this secret skill right over here. Fury of the Gods level max. It seems to be a pretty much copy paste in this game. Unleashes an all target space physical attack for 270% normal damage. Alright, there we go guys. Pretty much an AoE skill that can be really good in order to help you guys with quick gameplay progression, because you will be able to deal damage to all the enemies out there, and if your Rimuru is really strong, you can pretty much clear the waves, the mobs real fast, okay? And that is definitely going to be a really great help in your quick gameplay progression. Now let's look into his battle skills right over here. The first one says All of Creation level 1, which I think is pretty awesome. Look at this. Increases all allies attack by 35%. Oh my god, that is so good. It is going to improve the overall DPS output of your entire team. There are so many characters out there in the game who actually just provide the attack boost to themselves only. They're pretty selfish. But when it comes to the Rimuru Tempest, you can actually really expect for your entire team to deal some really crazy damage output to your opponents out there, and that's definitely really good for your gameplay progression, right? So definitely an amazing skill right over here. Next is going to be the Magic Sense level 1. Increases all allies defense by 20% and for 2 turns. Wow, that is good. It is going to improve the overall durability and sustainability of your entire team, being able to mitigate the incoming damage by even extra amount. That is so good, guys. Really makes your team pretty tanky out there against the enemy damage. This thing right over here really makes the Chancellor of Tempest, Rimuru Tempest, one of the best character out there in the game, if not the best. Alright, so yeah, there we go guys. That's gonna be our number 1 pick. Alright, now let's look into the number 2 pick, and that's gonna be Dragon Majin, Milim, Nava. Alright, yet another 5-star character, or let's say SSR character in the game. And now right over here looking into her stats, she may be a little squishy thanks to very low defense stats, but hey, attack stat is really high, 520 points, meaning like we can really expect some really good damage output from Dragon Majin, Milim Nava. Alright, Cafe plus 30%, dig side for attack magic stones plus 10%. Alright, there we go. Skill details right over here. Secret skill, Drago Buster level max. Alright, kind of looks copy pasted, right? It's just that there's a little bit of like elemental changes. Unleashes an all target wind magic attack for 270% normal damage. There we go guys, pretty cliche. Anyways, let's look into the battle skill right over here. Dragon Power level 1 increases activating soul of combos damage by 60%. Oh my god. So if there are combos, then well, she can actually improve the damage output. This is great indeed. Increases own critical damage by 20% as well, meaning like she herself can deal some really good damage to the opponents, and it is going to be in effect for 2 turns, meaning like wow, she is actually going to boost her damage output real good, while she has very high attack stats as well. So she has a really good synergy going on around with her attack stat and her ability to deal even more damage thanks to her battle skills and so much more. And looking into her second battle skill right over here, it says Lord of Catastrophe level 1 increases all allies guard penetration by 40%. Can be a really great help in order to take care of the tank units and the boss units also, who are actually pretty tanky. At that time, she's going to be a really great help out there. She's really meant to clear up the mobs real fast in the game out there, thanks to a lot of attack stat that she has got, and pretty powerful secret skill right up here, which is pretty much aided by her battle skills. Really amazing unit, guys. Really amazing unit, guys. Okay, so there we go. Character traits provides the protection gauge boost. That is definitely going to be a really great help in unleashing the protection skill pretty fast in the game. Alright, there we go guys, and definitely let's try to move on to the third character that you should be really trying to get your hands on, and that's gonna be King of an Armed Nation, Gazel, Dwargo. This guy is solid. If you have this guy, you can pretty much take care of the boss units real fast. He can melt them down real good, okay? He can hit the boss units like a truck, man. Look at his status attributes. Look at his attack. It's pretty high as well, 520 points. That actually makes him really good unit that can deal some crazy damage to the opponents, alright? Mountain supply, corpse base plus 30%, tavern plus 10%. Looks good. Secret skill. Now, the two characters that I reviewed a while ago, those characters were only doing AoE damage, but this character now is actually going to be dealing insane damage to a single target. Haze, Thunder of Heaven and Earth, level max, unleashes a single target light physical attack for 450% normal damage. That can be really helpful in order to take down the boss units real fast, or let's say any kind of single target opponent, alright? Battle skill right away, it says Hero Haki, level 1. Oh my god, One Piece. Increases on attack by 20%. Okay, there we go, guys. A little bit selfish, but definitely it can be really great help to him. Being able to improve his own attack stat is definitely going to be a really great help in dealing some crazy damage to a single target, especially the boss units. Increases on critical rate by 20% as well. Okay, now that's what I really love right over here, guys, okay? He is going to boost his own attack and critical rate by 20% for one turn, and that can really improve his damage output over there. So that is really great indeed. Provided these two buffs, definitely he is meant to deal some really great damage. Next is going to be telepathy, level 1. Increases on critical damage by 10%. Oh. Not just for one turn or two turns, but for 3 turns as well. This is great. Don't you guys think so? Look at this. This is awesome. I mean, like, in any kind of RPG game out there, we really want the attack stat, the crit rate stat, and the critical damage stat of our unit to be really, really high. And he is actually boosting those stats by himself. That is good. That is good. And increases on defense by 20% as well. Oh my god, bring it on. Man, this guy is really trying to be an amazing bruiser unit who loves to deal damage while also taking damage. Oh my god, this is so good, man. I'm really starting to love him, alright? Just like the previous characters, he can also improve the protection gauge after entering the battle when your troop has 3 or more battle characters. Okay, so yeah, that is it. And he actually provides a lot more protection gauge, guys, compared to the other characters. Meaning, like, with him in your team, you will be able to use your protection skill pretty fast. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Alright, now let's move on to the next unit. The number 4. Okay, the 4th unit is definitely going to be Treyni. This girl right over here is not out here for damage output, but for the healing purpose. Okay, definitely you might actually want to have a dedicated healer in your team, because you are definitely going to take a lot of damage from the enemies while battling against them. In that case, definitely Treyni is going to be a really great help. She's the best healer in the game. Alright, we really lack healers in this game, and Treyni is actually going to fill that role up real fast. Okay, right over here, guys. Secret skill right over here, Aerial Blade, level max, unleashes a single target earth magic attack for 450% normal damage. Seems to be really good damage output over there, but we are pretty much interested into the battle skill right over here. Sweet Spirit, level 1, heals all allies HP by 25%. Now that's what makes her so good. Alright, 25% of HP heal to all allies. That's what we need, and it's a really heavy healing to all the allies in the team, and that actually makes her one of the best healer out there in the game, if not the best. All right, so yeah, that is it, guys. And her second battle skill is known as the Hard Mist, level 1. Decreases all targets pierce power by 10%. Okay, that is great. More sustenance to your team. And here we go, guys. If affected by the pierce resistance of, increases own defense by, but like, it's not really that good. Anyways, there we go, guys. That's the 4th best character that you can possibly get in this game. Being a healer, she can really sustain your entire team and improves your team durability in the battlefield. And next is gonna be Instructor of Flashing Sword, Hakurou. This old guy is real good. I mean, like, come on, he's the master of so many characters out there in the game, right? Status attributes right over here. It says attack is pretty good, 508 points. Bring it on. HP pretty awesome, defense pretty average. Okay, skill details right over here, guys. Skill secret. Okay, secret skill. There we go. Kikana Flash, level max. Alright. just like his disciple, unleashes a single target wind physical damage for 450% normal damage. Pretty cliche as well at the same time. Battle skill, guys. First one right over here is known as Keigo, level 1. Decreases all targets defense by 25%. Now this is what we want, okay? We really want our target to be really debuffed and weakened, while our allies are gonna get really buffed up so that we can deal some crazy damage to the enemies, right? Yes. And our guy right over here known as Hakurou is actually going to decrease the defense of all the targets by 25%. My god. I mean, like, if you can set it up right, you can actually do some crazy damage to the enemies out there with him around, and being able to decrease the defense of the targets, it's pretty rare skill to find in the game, in my opinion, guys. And next is gonna be increases all allies critical rate by 30% as well. Oh my god, look at that, look at that. Not only that, he's actually improving the defensive aspect, or let's say the durability aspect of the entire team, but he's also improving the DPS output of the entire team as well. This is really good, guys. That's a lot of boost right up here. Oh my god, defensive and offensive boost right off the bat at the same time. That is awesome, guys. Heaven's Eye level 1, that's the second battle skill. Decreases a single target's counterattack rate by 30%. Alright, but it's the Keigo level 1, like Keigoku. Yeah, Keigoku level 1, that's what we are most interested in, right? It's the best out there, guys. Character traits, alright. When you have 50% or lower HP, increases on pierce rate by 7% at the start of turn. So there we go, guys, so that he can deal even more damage. Alright, so yeah, there we go, guys. Those are all the 5 battle characters that you are supposed to reroll for in this game. Best being definitely the Rimuru Tempest, the wind attribute. Alright, oh shit. That was a misclick, sorry about that. Definitely the best character between being the Chancellor of the Tempest, Rimuru Tempest. And the next one is going to be Milim Nava. And we have got the other characters out there, like Gazel, right? And we have this Gazel Dwargo. And we have got the best healer in the game right out here that you definitely would want to have in your team. And that's going to be Treyni. And the next character that really allows you to deal some crazy damage to the enemies thanks to the defensive reduction and the crit rate boost is definitely going to be the Hakurou. Definitely a character that you want to have in your team, guys. So these are the top 5 battle characters. Now that said, you would really want to know, like, hey Genos, can you tell us who are the best protection characters like Veldora Tempest right over here in this game, right? And they do drop at like 1% chance as well, so you definitely want to know about them, right? Don't you guys think so? Okay, so let's go into the 5-star protection character list right over here, and the first one on the list is definitely going to be Burning Spirit Ifrit. Okay, this guy is crazy, guys. All right, let's look into his status right over here. Pretty average, alright. Looking into the skill details right over here, look at this. Burning Seas level max, alright. Increases all allies fire attack at start of the battle by 16%. Increases all allies light attack at start of battle by 8%. Okay, so one thing that you really need to know at first is that, like, you know, this protection characters do have elemental affinity. Like right over here, a fire magic device is boosted by 200%. Light magic device is only by 100%. And not much a bonus for any other elements out there. So you are supposed to pair them up with similar element type hero units, or else they may not really be that effective. Okay, so that is the thing out there in this game. And for the fire elemental heroes that you have in your team, you can use the Ifrit in your team for better damage output, because like he's going to improve the attack of the like fire elemental damage by like 16%. That is great. And for the light, by 8% only. Okay, so yeah, that is it, guys. And the best unit that can actually really pair up with him is gonna be Benimaru. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Next, let's move on to the protection skill right over here, which says Flame Zone level 1. Increases all allies secret skill gaze by 30%. Now that what makes him so good right out here, so that you can actually unleash your secret skill real fast in the game, being able to wrap up the battle real fast. Because like with secret skill, you can actually do some crazy damage to the enemies out there, whether the AoE damage or a single target nuke burst damage, right? So this is good, and 30% is a really big figure out here. Increases all allies fire attack by 15% as well. So if you have got like fire elemental heroes like Benimaru, they are gonna be a really great help out there. So yeah, that is it, guys. Okay, that's gonna be our Burning Spirit Ifrit. Definitely a protection character that you want to pair up with your fire elemental heroes. Next is gonna be the Storm Dragon Veldora Tempest. He's of the wind element type, and let's look into his status attributes, and it looks pretty average right over here, same as before. He favors wind magic, alright? Wind magic device plus 200%, and he favors dark magic by 100%. Alright, skill details right over here. So with the Veldora, you can actually pair up the wind Milim, right? And you can also like pair up the wind Rimuru as well. Okay, yeah, there we go, guys. That is the thing. Anyways, let's look into the no, we don't have wind Rimuru, right? Oh, sorry. For the space Rimuru, we have got the best option, which is going to be swimming Calamity Charybdis. Ah, sorry, I got a little bit confused out there. Anyways, this Veldora Tempest is mainly for the wind Milim, okay? Alright, so Divine Protection, it says, Ambition of the 4 True Dragons, level max, increases all allies wind attack at start of the battle by 16%, increases all allies dark attack at start of the battle by 8%. So if you have dark allies, or let's say a wind element type allies in the team, definitely you are going to get a lot of advantage from the Veldora himself. Next is going to be the protection skill out here. Tempest Shot, level 1, increases the skill cost limited until the end of the battle by 20. So if you have got like, if you want to use the skills, then well, he's going to be a really great help out there, because like he's going to improve that cost limit feature. Increases soul of combos damage until the end of the battle by 10% as well. That is so good, and it can be improved up to 50% at max. Increases skill points by 30 points as well. So there we go, guys. That's a lot of stuff out here, and guess what, guys? You can even improve the critical rate of the allies as well, which is even better. So with all these things combined, definitely this is a character, this is a protection unit that you want to use with your dark and especially the wind element type battle characters. Okay, they are gonna be able to deal a lot of crazy damage thanks to this guy being around. And finally, guys, the next character that you would want to summon is going to be Swimming Calamity Charybdis, and he is going to complement our main amazing protagonist unit, the Rimuru Tempest, the space element type. All right, the Chancellor of Tempest, Rimuru Tempest. With that guy, this protection character is going to be a really great match. Alright, status attributes right over here. HP is going to be boosted by 358 points and attack by 173. Alright, I would say that is pretty average as well. Anyways, let's look into the other like features right over here. Space magic device plus 200%. That's why our Chancellor of Tempest, Rimuru Tempest, is going to get a lot of advantage from this guy right over here, being of the space element type. Wind magic device is going to be boosted by 100%. Device protection, guys, increases all allies space attack at start of battle by 16%. Increases all allies wind attack at the start of battle by 8%. So if you are really looking forward to use Dragon Majin, Milim Nava, and Chancellor of Tempest, Rimuru Tempest together, this guy is actually going to be a really good help to you guys. So I would say this guy has a lot of, like, you know, advantage out there, in my opinion. And next is going to be the protection skill out here. Wicked Eye level 1 increases skill cost limit until the end of battle by 30 points. Increases also of the skill gauges, increases by 150 points. I like 150%. That is so great, man. With all these things combined, definitely you will be having a lot of benefits in the battlefield, which will allow you to dominate your opponents real easy in the battle. Okay, so look at that. And guess what, guys? He can even decrease the defense of the targets by 4% and up to like 6% out there, depending upon like his awakening status. Okay, so yeah, there we go, guys. Those are the 3 battle characters that you are really supposed to, I mean, like, the protection characters that you are supposed to focus on. All right, so yeah, there we go, guys. Those are the list. What do you guys think about these opinions and those list. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have different units that you really think that we should be focusing on, then please do let us in the comment section below, and please mention why is that so. All right, and I will try to come up with a tier list for this game as soon as possible. Let's wait for that one. All right, and that's it. This is it for today. See you guys in the next video.